Here is the streamlined, brutal, and direct narration script for McCallaghan. The air in Bakhmut doesn't smell like oxygen anymore. It smells like pulverized concrete, wet wool, and the sharp metallic tang of spent brass. I lay pressed against a jagged slab of what used to be a kitchen. Back in Ohio, the silence of my bedroom used to scream at me. Here, the noise is the only thing that keeps me sane. I didn't come for the politics. I came because the adrenaline is the only thing that stops the clock from ticking toward my own irrelevance. Suddenly the sound changes. The heavy thud of artillery fades, replaced by a high-pitched, persistent whine. The sound of angry bees, an FPV drone hunting for a soul to harvest. Touching down in Warsaw was a relief. The Midwest was a slow-motion execution. Diagnosis: PTSD. Reality: homesick for a place that doesn't exist anymore. The International Legion is a patchwork of discarded men, Brits who hate the quiet, Americans who miss the brotherhood of the barracks. 400 hours. It isn't a cinematic charge. It's the methodical erasure of the landscape. When the artillery barrage lifts, the infantry comes. They move through the fog like wraiths. Squeeze, reset, squeeze. The recoil is a heartbeat, a reminder that I am still part of the physical world. We fight room by room, the air thick with plaster dust and cordite. A kid from Georgia feeds a Maxim gun, a relic that still spits death with terrifying efficiency. A recruit from California wasn't fast enough. I apply the tourniquet with clinical movements. There is no time for empathy, only for the mechanics of survival. I look at the ceiling and watch the dust filter the light. In Afghanistan, we owned the sky. Here, the sky is an apex predator. $500 commercial drones modified with plastic explosives. They stare at us like the cold eye of a cyclops, waiting for a spark of life to extinguish. Narrow corridors. Schools turned into morgues. A Wagner mercenary leaps through a shattered window. There is no dramatic music, just the scraping of boots and heavy breathing. 2 rounds to the chest. In that moment of lethal exchange, I am more alive than I've been in a decade. Night in the Donbas is a wet wool blanket. The fog that hides us also hides the tripwires. I signal a halt. The silence is an ambush. In the civilian world, I was a ghost. Here, I am the apex of my own existence. I am alive because I am so close to death. We crawl through the frozen mud. The dead man's crawl, inch by inch. I pass Russian sentries huddled over a stove. They are distracted, cold. I am focused, lethal, and exactly where I want to be. Setting charges on a T-72 tank is a tactile experience. It's like touching a sleeping dragon. I press the initiator. The world goes mute for a second, then tears in half. The tank doesn't just explode, it disintegrates. Thousands of rounds cook off in the fire. It's beautiful in a way only a soldier understands. Dawn. Major Volkov approaches. He hands me oily coffee and news. My rotation has been processed. The contract is up. I could be in America by the weekend, sleeping in a bed that doesn't smell like diesel, eating food that wasn't heated over a hexamine stove. I look at my hands. They are steady. For the first time in years, perfectly steady. Tell them to lose the paperwork, Major. McCallaghan stays for the duration, indefinite. He understands. He tears the paper and drops it into the mud. I strip my rifle. The metal clicking together is the only music I need. I am not a victim of war. I am a creature of it.